Correct, to say the least. Time for Adabat. I do mean Adabat isn't in its entirety. Which is mad, I got everything all in one big part. I did. Even though it's 25 minutes, I mean like that. A bit other parts, and managed to get in one part of it.
Man, we're gonna explore this massive, brand new world. We're already done. Oh.
What do you mean? What you see? You've already done.
What do you mean you explore the entire region and back in one part? Oh, you see.
Because like,
I run.
yeah, even though
Chaos control.
right.
So
No wonder Shadow was in this game. He beat the game in 5 minutes.
He was going to be apparently though. So what? Him and Knuckles were going to be in the game. When was this? What?
I don't know when this is for the game. I don't know how far they got before they decided to scrap the two characters. All I know is that they had the idea, and
I mean, this is a world adventure.
that's why I said
things changed.
That's why I said last part. The fact that nothing seems to happen in Empire C. Maybe that's where at least one of them, more likely Shadow, is going to show up.
Most likely.
I'm thinking like
Knuckles feels like they used the skeleton Knuckles for this werehog, honestly.
Clearly, and or Vector maybe because how fucking big he is. Because something bringing up as well is like oh Jesus. Like for me for a moment, because like it's like Colors DS regained that idea where each planet had British Harris in the ditto, which is like that's cool.
Blaze, what are you doing back in the dimension? And why are you talking to Silver?
Yeah, because this would have been the first time they interacted.
It's weird. It feels like I know you from somewhere. I know, right? Weird.
Yeah, this would be the first one within the current canon where they would have met.
Yeah, meanwhile, Silver met up with the cast and rivals.
Yeah, why? I think then because I forget who's where though. Because I think Shadow's in.
But Bryan, Rivals isn't canon.
Yeah, because yes, even though.
Okay, but what's the excuse in Crossworlds then?
Yeah,
they have interaction with SBO and Silver.
Yeah, so because the thing is though, because I don't think
because they have interactions in Team Sonic, I guess.
Because I'm pretty sure they don't. It's not canon in the official Japanese canon because Rivals never released in Japan.
Which is weird considering it was made in Japan.
Yeah, it was
for a system that really sold well.
Yeah, in Japan, be the PSP. You're like, huh?
Well, only one of the stories has to be canon.
Yeah, because again,
unfortunately, none of them are.
Like the thing is that they do.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If Rivals was canon, they could just be like, "Oh yeah, the Sonic story's canon."
Because and they do mention that
that doesn't really answer all the problems, but
because again, they do.
I think that leaves more questions than answers, Ben. But all right.
They do bring up that 06 is thing that had happened before the timeline being changed.
Brian, even though I played the games for the channel, I don't remember those stories at all.
I
remember.
Wait, you weren't supposed to pay attention?
A little. I paid attention to my best friend Nego whenever he was on screen.
Dr. Eggman, my nega.
Or fucking Melphis.
Whoa!
Just having like.
Can he?
Whoa! Can he say this? Say it aloud. My egg.
My egg.
I do wonder if there's genuine regret for whenever for Sonic Team these days, or whenever writers have to be like, okay, so are we implementing Blaze or Silver, or I know it's not likely, Eggman Nego in the story, and if the answer is yes, how the fuck are we going to explain this?
It really sucks that the only way I see it working is that they just redo it again, but do a new version.
Right now, Blaze canonically is a princess from another dimension. That's her current canon.
Yeah.
While Silver is from the future. Well, future.
Doom future 9 times out of 10.
Doesn't matter how many times we fix it.
It's a Doom future.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, past selves?
Again, it's a Doom future that keeps changing. It does. whenever a new character becomes a thing, because before Sage, the future got fixed. It did, thanks to the zombie fire happened. The future got fixed. Sage just rocks up. All of a sudden, oh fuck, his future's fucked again. It is.
There's
Can
no
you
Eggman
stop ruining the
Empire.
timeline
There's no
for 5
Eggman
minutes?
Empire in my time. Maybe your father would change. Or that just means I need to try harder for my dad.
Literally, you're like, wait, so his future.
What a lovely daughter.
Again, yeah, his
Daddy loves you.
Yeah.
Bang.
Silver's future is tied to just when the certain characters rock up, they do it within the present day, and like, how the fuck does that work?
It's the excuse of every time
Because
traveler's like,
time
I'm from the
travel.
future.
It's
You
not-
don't exist in that future. Therefore, that means I stop you here and. Ow.
It's the same like game with the Zombot stuff, where in the case of thanks to the comics being taken canon to the games, the game universe it is, that post Forces was zombies. It was.
I'll be honest, I feel like it would just be... it's too late now, I guess. I think it would just be easier to just say Silver's from Blaze's dimension as well.
Yeah.
Reboot them. Start,
I mean,
like you said, Bryan,
people have made the
fresh start.
joke of, it's that
Have
one
Silver and
post.
Blaze both from the alternate
where-
universe.
It was like from a
Sonic
month
and Blaze are parallel counterparts. People are making the comparison that, Silver and Amy share a lot of similarities. Maybe they're also parallel dimension selves.
Yeah, again.
Ah.
Yeah, it could be that theory. Yeah, like that. A parallel.
And because of that parallel, there goes the shipping. Even though Blaze is almost exclusively Sonic's territory in most people's minds.
Yeah, because you've looked at the full like list of shit that you're like, wait, so here's.
Yeah, regardless on how, if it ever did happen, best case scenario I think would be to give Silver and Blaze the spotlight in some new game and just start fresh with their stories.
Or
Don't have to necessarily
re-release
retcon
Sonic
everything.
Rush.
Because again, Silver and you say, oh, it's in the future, and you're like, oh, what future? And then you find out, oh no, it turns out he's from.
I'm from the doomed future. Once I come back in time to help fix everything, things should be fine again. It goes back to his timeline.
Oh, great! What happened this time?
What
Honestly,
happened?
I don't know why, but I find it funny to imagine the parallels because people have done the
God.
Dragon Ball Z joke of him being Trunks. Imagine 06 still Silver, or that kind of era of Silver being like a cocky dick is freaking like, the regular future Trunks. And then the DBZ or the DB Super one is the one we have now where he's kind of like,
Because again,
He doesn't know
it
much.
feels like Silver doesn't change, but the Worm does though. Because
What is this, Reverse Flash?
I don't know, because again,
It could be some cosmic shit. The world has to be doomed for Silver to go back in time to try and fix it in the first place.
yeah,
So Silver is unfortunately just he's stuck in that conundrum. The reason why he goes back in time is to try and fix the past so that his present timeline will be fixed. But if he does that, he won't exist.
because like I think
Or at least he wouldn't be the person that he is
because
today.
like
the paradoxical
because
hedgehog.
again,
Yeah, so whenever
Like-
he does go back in time and fix something, the universe does a correct course to make sure his future's still fucked to push him to go back in time again.
Because like fun fact, because like I think in the comic stuff they talk about why Silver came back in the first place in the first arc and stuff, and then it turns out it's like, oh the current because the future's kind of fucked because everything's like dead. It is, and like okay, weird. Because this is post Forces, I think, because he came back in time with the Forces bit to help, because Infinite was rocking about it was, and then you can fuck because that. They beat Infinite, and then all of a sudden, oh, here's Zombot stuff now. You're like, oh, his future's now fucked, but definitely now it is. Because why the fuck not?
Schrodinger's future paradox.
Literally, yes.
You can never know if your future's truly safe or not.
But then his future was saved. His future then got saved. What post Zombot when him and Sonic basically purged the Zombot virus out of. This Mega gets stuck if you open the door. You do it gets locked behind the door. It does.
Power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. So once they basically save the world, his future go back to the future does. Oh, it's fixed. It's saved now. It's great. Here comes Sage getting introduced to the comics. Sage getting introduced to the comics and this as well. Sage exists now for post Frontiers, and so it was like, what happened? I blinked.
How many people do you think Silver knew in each and every existing timeline?
Oh God, yeah,
that has changed
that's actually saying true. Yes,
based on he's the only constant. Everything else has changed.
Yeah.
That can't be good for his mental health.
You know, like remember the Archie comics?
How
where we had
soon
that?
until he snaps?
It's
Like remember the Archie comics where he had Gold and that other cast of characters?
oh yeah, and that was still also
And you know, taught the magical power of Chronos control.
yeah, no, also remember as well. Also remember as well. That was also the same. That future was also dystopian in its own right. What that was though, because like they had like like these like head like these apparently in that future, Silver's like bands and stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I despawned the boss here, did it?
Whoops.
I went up and he despawned it. I'm like, okay,
That sounds like a mistake.
it probably was. So I went above the level, and then he just gone in. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess he's gone.
This is the best version, correct?
Dish. Yes.
No, that's the Wii version.
Yeah, so again, regardless of Silver's fucking issues, you're like, oh yeah, he's again the one constant that either he stays the same, and the universe is like, I guess he can keep memories of positive stuff that happens. And then there's the key.
That's the reason why we're never gonna get like a full-on Silver game unless Sega pulls them up by their bootstraps and finally gives us
Again, I
something.
love the fact
A
that
solid origin.
I love the
Silver, yeah, Silver just he doesn't necessarily need his own game, but he needs to be a main character in a game again. And
because like one thing-
regardless of what type of game it is, he needs to be relevant in the story. He needs his own campaign, like Sonic 06 or Sonic Adventure.
Again, thing is, though, I love the fact that the moments that the Sage and Silver, interact happening in Crossroads, some guys started making a game about Silver's doom future with Sage and stuff.
It is nice.
You're like, oh
Yeah,
shit, and like,
that's
okay,
good.
cool. And then like, oh, we have the same Sage of different versions doing shit
But
we do.
you know what else I'll say Silver needs? I don't care where it is. Silver needs love. I think it's a crime that he hasn't appeared in anything animated. I don't care if it's a show. I don't care if it's the films, or hell, even if talking about the games, if a new Sonic game was announced and Silver was going to play a significant role in it, and he got to be part of the special animated short for that game.
Yeah,
like
'cause-
Shadow God of Dark Beginnings.
Yeah.
I can see it.
That's the other thing Silver needs.
Because when I think as well, it's
Has he never appeared in anything animated? Like I know the like game cutscenes and all that, but like actual like different forms of media that isn't like the comics.
No,
Because again, he's like, I remember like he was like,
Which is sad. He'd be a really good fit for Sonic
Whoa!
Prime when you think about it.
again,
yeah. In hindsight, that's what Sonic Prime should have done.
because
fuck's
again,
sake.
because when I think
It's,
about it
it's
as
not
well,
quite time travel, but close
because
enough.
like in
Yeah, it
example-
could have still made sense. It
Like
could have
from
still
what I
worked.
remember, for Sonic Forces, they had a few paper comics. Paper comics for Forces they did, and one of them was Silver visiting Knuckles, and then Chaos rocking up, thanks to Fan Ruby stuff and Negative testing it. So they had they do use Silver for some stuff they do, but then but he's not really used like a fuck ton, he isn't.
Like, I'll admit, I'd be very excited if they do. It's crazy saying this. This is going to go down a completely different. Well, not completely.
Does this
different,
involve
but
the movies?
yes,
I mean,
I would
Sonic
be all
06?
for it if Silver gets teased. And yeah, it's crazy saying it out loud, isn't it? But if they actually had the guts to do it, I think, depending on how it's executed, a Sonic
Ben,
06 version,
they
the
had the
story of the
guts.
movie would look good.
They had the guts to rewrite Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Ain't nothing off limits now.
Yeah.
what is it that
Exactly.
there were
The potential's
interviews,
there.
not interviews, but like reports saying that there will be a quote unquote
like two-
doomed soundtrack, bad future soundtrack to the movie. People were thinking
because,
that
like,
would like
Because like I remember they remember that somebody leaked it or found that a bunch of the concept art for movie 2 got like people found concept art for movie 2.
Emperor Eggman.
Emperor Eggman, Sonic and stuff, and alien shit. You're like, and you're going like, how big was this fucking film exactly? It's gonna be
Better
original.
question,
Honestly-
how far ahead were they planning?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm grateful that they didn't use it because could you imagine that the movie dies at the second one because they're like, oh, we gotta introduce everything now because
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta
probably
build
for
the
the best
Sonic
that didn't
universe.
happen.
They even showed like Sonic Heroes as stuff it as well.
Yeah, no,
Look,
we're not ready for that.
it sucks having to wait, but at the same time, it also just means it gives them time to cook.
And then even like the
Mhm.
I think it was like
You
They
know,
must
the
cook,
next-
so we must feed.
Yes,
Yeah.
the next movie is all for Amy and Metal Sonic, sweet.
Yeah.
But what comes after that? Silver gets teased, a Sonic 06 story,
because like
some more stuff with Shadow, Team Dark, dare I say,
'Cause isn't-
Rouge and
well,
Omega.
because
Nice,
Come on,
without
it-
blowing the gasket. Yeah,
isn't
would be
like
nice.
isn't like fucking
you know what would be
Shadow getting a show
Okay.
rights?
Yeah, at some point.
Alright, if that's
what they
definitely happening.
want to do.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, I've got it.
Hmm.
Sonic 06 had the episodes for each hedgehog. We get a limited
no.
series, 3 episodes. One focuses on Sonic with Tails, Knuckles, maybe Amy's in it too. The next episode focuses on Shadow forming Team Dark with Omega and Rouge. The third episode focuses on Silver the Hedgehog, the newcomer, with Blaze the Cat. Maybe Amy could still make her appearance at the end, like maybe the episode ends with Silver coming back in time to the present.
I'd have thought.
And then
Sonic,
cue
wait,
the
you're not Sonic.
then cue the next Sonic movie, which is the Sonic 06 plot,
Like, thing
which
is-
has already been built up upon episodes.
Like, things I can definitely see Amy being the through line between all three easily. I can as well.
Because then you don't have to worry about cramming all this stuff into the one movie.
Like again,
You know, all the setup for some of the
Either
story has
that,
already
either
been done
that
for these episodes.
or either that or, and this is the cardinal sin. I really don't like this in the movie industry. Make it a two-parter.
Oh, okay.
A
So you're
risk,
gonna say
but-
two-parter.
Hmm.
I was gonna say like, okay, the idea
I'm
is
sorry.
gonna happen.
Some films being split into two just really fucking bothered me. Hi, Harry Potter #7.
No, I don't
Oh,
blame
yeah,
you, David. Again,
Jesus.
I think it's a huge risk.
Yeah.
I
Hi-
get it's
hi,
definitely
hi,
it can definitely
Avengers.
pay off. It can definitely pay off. And you know, it's not always a bad idea, but it is a risk, especially in today with how movies are
Oh
behind
yeah.
the scenes.
Look at this.
It's
Look,
like, oh,
it's-
this
it's-
movie's really loved by the fans, but financially, we still don't think it did all that well. So we're gonna do everything.
What hit you?
the
water geyser.
The geyser. Yeah, look at that.
Sonic,
Yeah.
I know you
It's
don't
like-
like water, but that's ridiculous.
We get these
Fuck!
3 episodes, man. But then, as you watch them, you get one more revealment, and it's all the human cast wondering what's going on.
Chris Thorndike.
Fucking the
I mean, Sega owns them.
the weird cat princess from the OVA.
Another wild card, man. I would not be against it if they tried to implement some Sonic X stuff. Meta
I mean, they
bring
can't.
it.
They can't.
God.
Bring it.
Imagine.
Bring me Cosmo.
Oh, again, she is supposedly
Bring her back.
Like they do for instance, like a fair bit they do randomly do.
Yeah, but it will
Give me
take a full day in
Cosmo,
hell to
give
give
me-
us something fully referent, like like an actual appearance or something.
Because like, do they own Cosmo and stuff, right, or not?
Yes,
It's
they
all-
own Chris. They own all. They own all Sonic X.
Because it's not like the Dick era stuff that was just like,
Oh, they own that too.
do they? Okay, what? Which ones they don't fully? I mean, I think it's Archie or some of the Archie stuff. Even though like
Yeah,
a fair few
that's
Archie
the
stuff.
stuff that's created that's created outside of Sega's direct involvement. Essentially, the comic books that they don't have a direct say in Archie,
Because like
and I think Sonic the comic. I'm not sure on that.
yeah, because like thing is though like Sonic, because like when I think of Archie and stuff, like the first like eras were like, oh, here's characters from like the cartoon and stuff they did.
Yeah, because it's built off the cartoon and completely rewrites how it ends.
Like even though I think Sonic the comic might own some part because like the recent Chaotix 30th anniversary special comic references the Sonic the comic it does.
I mean, well, the stinger at the end of movie 3 is also technically a reference to Sonic the comic with metallics.
Yeah, like that thing threw me off still. I'm like, what the fuck? Like metallic? What the fuck did we get metallics? Fucking the army.
That is such a weird thing for an American thing to reference.
And you're like, oh, so nothing's off limits. Okay, hang on a minute. We have everything.
So here's the question, Ben. So going back to that Sonic 06 as a film tangent,
Yeah.
who would you want to perform as Melphis the Dark?
Who would I want to perform? That's a tough question, man.
Because I simple as just getting Keanu just to do when we over food or some shit because you could as like a maybe as a
Nah,
first
nah.
thing.
I would say.
I'd rather
someone
prefer
different.
Keanu to just stay as Shadow in
No,
that
Like,
case.
I-
no. if you're going to use Keanu as Melphis, only if Melphis is using his
Yeah,
shadow skin.
yeah, like that specific part.
Yeah, if Melphis is
True.
legitimately doing it to try and
Fuck
like,
with him.
mess with people.
Mess with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just
But Melphis
You know-
himself, nah, it needs to be someone else.
He drops the graveliness and you hear the laugh. Dan Green, you're back.
oh,
You're almost a
Yeah, it
hedgehog
needs to be
sandwich.
someone that can do a
Yep.
really good evil laugh. But yeah, you asked me a very tough question. Of good talent out there.
because like
Plus, hope for at least semi-decent writing. That's the one thing that will ruin
I know.
Melphis.
yeah, because
yeah.
again, you also need to include fucking Iblis as well in that shit as well.
They already did.
Fuck Iblis. Iblis can just be a mindless monster.
They
Flames of
already
disaster.
Wait, they did? Oh yes, sorry, yeah.
Flames
The
of
Knuckles show.
Fuck off!
They just don't. They don't call him Iblis, but it is him.
Even though it's Knuckles doing a power piece though.
The Flames of Disaster.
Like it's Knuckles.
I mean,
Call
that's
it
what
what
it
you
was
want to call it.
originally,
It is
wasn't
an 06 reference, whether you like it or
yeah,
not.
but I'm thinking, I don't think it makes reference to Iblis or being, Knuckles is.
They don't use the name for good reason. Because it has religious connotation. I can understand why they didn't. But if they do adapt 06, they have to bite the bullet.
Yeah. Because
Or maybe that's how they'll change it.
And then
The
Knuckles is
Flames
like,
of
wait,
Disaster.
I've seen this somewhere before.
yeah,
The Flames of Disaster is just a power up for Melphis, and that allows him to become Solaris.
You know what? Sure. Let's take it.
Or he's able to. That's how Iblis is formed. Melphis uses the powers of the Flames of Disaster to form
Hey.
Iblis.
He takes it from Knuckles, the form of Shadow. I don't know, something about the intelligence
again,
of Tails,
by
the speed of
adapting
Sonic.
06,
Mix them all together.
you see, if you're doing like almost reference to 06, almost to a weird point, is who's going to be, I guess, the trigger that releases it? Or who's going to be like
Iblis trigger.
Yeah, that's a whole shtick on that whole game it was. So who's who's the trigger?
Well, Silver is naive.
Yeah,
Well, Silver can still be tricked with him believing it was Sonic.
yeah.
Mhm.
But who's going to be
Silver is
the-
naive. That's all you
like,
gotta do.
so someone-
just
A
weaponize
third
that.
party needs to have something in question, or I guess it might just be Knuckles just has it randomly, or have to do some energy or some shit.
Well, we have Silver. We still have Stone in play. Metal Sonic.
Yeah, Metal Sonic.
The Black Arms.
Oh, God, yeah, technically speaking, yeah, hang on a fucking minute. The Black Arms is still a positive thing because Shadow came in on a fucking ghostly meteorite, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
So, like,
boy.
again, so
Oh
Black
god,
Arms,
that's what they could do, David. They could try and combine Shadow the Hedgehog and 06 plot together.
oh,
It's Black
Oh,
Doom.
Christ.
Oh
So,
God,
would the
Ben,
big- wait, would the
you
big
know
Melphis-
you're accidentally referencing some prototype Archie comic stuff that never got greenlit.
because again, as I said
Imagine
earlier,
this: Black Doom and Melphis teaming up.
Hell, that could be interesting because no, seriously, it could be like we got two villains who, even though they work well together, that could be interesting because that could be part of the act of the movie where they both betray each other. I'm all for that.
Hi, Archie crossover. I'll
can see-
kill you for this,
Come on.
Albert. Not if I get trust.
Come on,
You
you're not
betrayed
saying-
me? Well, you
Melphis-
betrayed me first!
Melphis would absolutely betray Black Doom.
He'd betray everyone.
Exactly.
honest,
That's
you're
what
really-
I'm saying. That could be the difference. Like, I'm not saying like Black Doom's still a villain, obviously, but like I can absolutely see. Let's go with the idea that okay, there's no Iblis. It's just the Flames of Disaster is basically a power up, and Iblis is just a monster form that can be formed with the powers.
And Black
I
Doom
can
being
absolutely,
Black Doom.
yeah, I can absolutely see Black Doom wanting to use the power, and then Melphis just decides, well, I'm the one that's done the work here. I'm going to use the power, and if Black Doom says no, I'm just going to kill him.
I mean, it's an
And then
alien
it's
making a
the
deal
two
with the
villains
goddamn
fight
devil.
each
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah,
because when I think about it as well, is we don't think that Black Doom might be scared of Solaris, he might be because of
and that's how.
Wouldn't
that's how
you?
can.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
you should be.
because they're gonna.
It's the god of all
Because-
reality.
Do remember, his gate is hidden away in the shadows, white space it is. Like, remember, it is inside a building, it is. Properly inside a building, it's hidden
Yeah,
away.
I can believe that even Black Doom didn't want Melphis.
You
out.
failed.
Yeah,
This is what I'm
Sorry.
saying.
yeah.
Is that Melphis saying that?
Yeah, you failed.
Yeah, that's the line before he betrays. Is like, you failed. Goodbye, Black Doom.
You could potentially
Now,
have
Black
it so like
Doom, this is where our partnership comes to an end.
I would love it, man.
Yeah.
This is how
Like-
you could also
like,
have
I-
it so that but like at least one of the villains is still alive for a potential future project.
Like,
You know,
I can imagine with the Flames
like
disaster.
Melphis takes out Black Doom's forces, so Black Doom's basically had to retreat. He's got nothing. And then the characters obviously focus on Melphis because he's the one that's pulling all the shots now. He's the one with the threat. And Black Doom's just been forced to basically run away.
Like, with the whole idea that the Flames disaster could be just like some power source, I can imagine that it could be the origin of it could be from Melphis originally. And when Black Doom used it to busy reenact his plans or some shit, Melphis just snaps his fingers, and then Black Doom just goes to flames. He does. Instead, so he's like, I need the powers, and then Memphis is like, no, but he's like, ah! He just burns alive, he does.
He turns into Double Doom Melphis, like, oh, that's adorable.
And you know, again, he just his fingers, he just burns alive, he does.
Oh, how cute. I actually have to start trying.
I can imagine it just the flip script, you just sort of like, just flip thing, and he just combusts into flames, he does. He's like,
Depending
"Fuck."
on the execution, I don't know about you guys, but I would find that very entertaining.
Yeah.
It's always entertaining to see two villains fight each other.
Of course.
Yeah, like, your Devil Doom and everything, like,
Of course. Here's just hoping the writers at Paramount don't fuck it up.
Hey man,
Yeah.
well, I still would have preferred an animated film. I can't fault them with what they've done so far.
Yeah.
All three films are pretty good.